Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Food Tech Online. Today we will be discussing on the topic packaging, that is food packaging. So to start with the introduction, basic thing that what is packing or packaging. So first we'll focus on what is packing. So packing is one of the process wherein suppose we keep anything inside a box. We keep it by an intention to preserve it and to protect it from anything. So, in short, it is a process wherein any product, not particularly as a food, but anything which is kept in a container, kept in a box, kept in anything which tries to protect its internal or it which tries to protect its quality. This packing is is done by considering various point of views. Maybe it is used for during the product is transferred from one place to another place, when the product is stored at one place, or else when these two things, when the product is stored at one place or when product is transferred from one place to the another place. So to protect the main product, we use a process or we use a container, and this all process is known as packing. And the sole aim of using it is the product which we have prepared should be in a good condition. It should last long for every aspect, considering it for every aspect of its quality. So packaging has got a thousand of years history, and it is used in various forms like and in ancient time people used to use the natural sources for if when we are like if someone is traveling from one place to another place in the earlier ages, people used to use leaves, bark. Before and after that there was some innovation into it. People started using cloth in they used to pack their food into one of the clothes, and then they have to keep it in their bag, or they used to carry in the hand. And uh, jars were also used, though it was some risky thing because it was prone to breakage and all. But yes, earlier we used to use various in history we used to use various things to pack the food, and it was skin, leaves are also used, and we used to use cloths into it for packaging purpose. The pottery, the pots, the pottery jars, etc. were used. And but the main thing is that tin plating iron, which was it was discovered or invented, we can say, in 1200 AD, and then afterwards steel came in, and then this innovation era of innovation took place. So friends, why we should use good packaging, or what are the five main functions of packaging? First, if you first focus on the product containment, let me tell you what is containment. Containment is a thing wherein anything is kept securely and is not allowed to go out, and is kept in that particular area, in that particular thing safely, in order to avoid any external damage or any internal damage also, which is caused by the uh, environment present there. So yes, product containment is that if we focus on food material, if we say chips, so the chips packet which we get, the packet is the product containment, where the chips are kept into the package, the and then it is sealed. So that packaging material acts like a barrier for the food from the external environment. where the product is contained. So this is known as containment. Next is preservation and quality. Yes, if we see, if we correlate the first point, the product containment. So what is that? Product is contain or product containment includes no contact of the main food product from the external environment. So preservation and quality, like if we say the if we keep chips, an open packet of chips into open packet of chips in a table or in the in room which is not sealed and which is kept open to the air and it is stored there. So what will happen? Basic thing which we will get is first is the change in the texture. After some time, there will be an increase in the water activity of the of the food material if we consider it is a chips. Then due to which there will be change in texture of the chips, which will make the chips a soggy one, softer in nature, which will lose its desired quality. And if we consider another thing, that is preservation, if we keep these fried chips in direct contact of air, they are prone to rancidity. They become rancid, due to which it is unhealthy to consume. Also, we cannot consume unhealthy. We cannot consume the rancid chips, and also it will also harm the desired quality of the food. Third one is presentation and convenience. Friends, we if we have a program and in our family we have any event into that, we always try to look good, beautiful, handsome. So the thing is that we wear good clothes, we have good haircut, so this thing, what is that? That is the way of presenting you. That is to tell people that yes, this is I am. So people you may attract the you may get the attraction of the you may attract the people to yourself, so that you can express yourself and make new friends. And yes, you can express yourself and you can make new friends. So this presentation is most important in this factor, and particularly considering when it is related to a food manufacturer. Everything today is based on how it is looking. So if you keep if you let's take an example of chips again. So there are two types of chips. If we say one chips packet is packed in a normal polythene bag, but at the same side another chips packet is packed in a whole in a which is printed at a good level. It has got some graphics design into it. It is colorful in nature. It is admiring you. So people will get more attention towards the food package, which has got the good color, good graphic designing into it, and it will attract the more. It will attract people, and definitely when the people are attracted towards these things, they will try and buy those chips. So the basic aim here is the presentation. Like you, if you use good packaging types, and it is all related to labeling and all. So if we use this package presentation thing, you can attract more consumers, which will ultimately help you to increase your profit. Now moving towards the next second part of this third point, that is convenience. Nowadays, we see FSSAI has got various norms related to the labeling thing. So labeling, what is there? If you see, you go somewhere and you stand there in a group of unknown people, you just stand and you don't introduce yourself, and you don't interact with them. So if you go in a place of unknown people and if you don't do these things, if you don't introduce yourself, then you will not be able to know the other people in the group, and you will be like, you will be not be able to make them friends. So same is in case of the convenience of the food packaging. The food packaging through labeling makes the people aware, makes the consumer aware about the food which is present into it by telling the name of the product. Suppose it is, let's take example of chips again. So chips, we have got Lay's. So what is these potato chips? These potato chips are prepared by a company called Lay's. So you will come to know, yes, this product is particularly prepared by this company. Again, if we have nutritional information, if we consider nutritional point of view, we have got nutritional information of that product mentioned into it, by which you will get to know about what nutrients are present into it, and you can eat that product accordingly. Another thing, convenience. Most important is the food quality, the safety of the food. So when the food product is labeled, is labeled with its date of manufacturing and its date of expiry or use before that. So by that, people will come to know that yes, this product is safe to eat, which will make that food product more convenient. So by considering, as I have told you all these things, this factor is known as the function, that is convenience, to provide the consumer all the convenience, all the better information of that product, so that it will attract the consumer, and it will help the consumer knowing that what we are eating. So this is the third point. Fourth is protection during distribution and processing. As I earlier told you, while traveling, if we just take another thing, we nowadays get, so if we sometimes we get broken biscuits and all, broken chips. If there is a irregular stacking of the biscuit packages above each other, so there is using of impact force may be applied to that, due to which there is a change in the texture quality of the food. The food gets broken. So in order to protect those things, the protection and the packaging plays a very major role. And provide the storage history. Same, it is related to the convenience. Storage history, like where to store that product, whether it is in the ambient temperature, in the refrigerated conditions, or to avoid from the direct sunlight. So this also is the main function of the packaging. Friends, I have mentioned everything about that. So you can go through this. If we see like product containment, you can refer these things for the notes which I have mentioned. I have explained many of the things. You can just go through the points which I have mentioned about the product function. This is about the maintaining the quality of the food. Next is to maintain the nutritional quality. As I have told you how it maintains. See, let's focus on the nutritional quality. There are various compounds, pigments, we can say, like they are prone to the open air or to the sunlight. For example, if we say, like we have got antioxidants like ascorbic acid and tocopherol, and these antioxidants are there, but sometimes when in the carotenoid pigments are there, they get, when kept into the open air, they get oxidized, and due to which there is loss of color, there is loss of taste. So here comes the role of the packaging, where you contain that product from the external environment, you protect it from the external environment, so that you can maintain the quality of the food, and also you can avoid the nutritional loss. There are various heat liable vitamins also, that they are more prone, when the heat is increased, they lose their characteristics. So this can be also maintained from the thing. Another example of the rancidity is lipid hydroperoxides, like which is the main reason of the uh, which in common terms we can say the rancidity. We can protect this. We can avoid the formation of anti-nutritional factors herein, which is lipid hydroperoxides. So you can avoid the formation of anti-nutritional products by using this packaging. So this was basic thing about the nutritional quality. As I've told you, let us come to WVTR, that is water vapor transmission rate. It is one of the basic factor or parameter which is considered while while the package is being developed. If you again consider chips here, see, if you keep a packaging, if you use a packaging material which is which does not have a thick layer, it has got thin layer, so due to which there is a permeability of various gases and also water vapor. If we consider water vapor, so if water vapor comes into the contact of that chips, ultimately there will be loss of texture. The chips will become soggy. So here the packaging material acts like a barrier. The higher the water vapor transmission rate, there will be the quality of the that product will be loosened. There, like if more water vapor goes into that product, then this thing should be avoided. So we should keep as low as water vapor transmission rate must be there. So if that is low, then that packaging material is good. Another things are like uh, if we barrier properties, if we consider, then other gases like oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, which hamper the quality of the food. So this gases, the packaging protects the product from these gases which deteriorate the quality. Let's take example of oxygen. Oxygen is 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 a main factor for making the food product rancid. So by if the food packaging has got good barrier properties, it will avoid the interaction, it will avoid the oxidation of the food product, and which will ultimately avoid the rancidity and which will protect the quality of the food. So this is the barrier property of the packaging material. I have already told about the presentation and convenience. This is during the protection during the distribution and processing. You can go through it, friends. These I just mentioned the points. Again, the storage history information. Now let us move to the another point, which is types of packaging. The packaging can be divided into 3 points: primary, secondary, and Tertiary is the final packaging which here I have mentioned. So moving towards the primary thing. Primary packaging is that which package which comes right next to the food product. Like if we say, let us I will tell you the again we'll take example of chips. If you have prepared the processed the chips, then you will get the pouch, and you keep the chips into the pouch, you flush into nitrogen into it, and then you seal it. Then this product, the packaging material which comes into direct contact of the food, is known as primary packaging material. Here the main aim here is to protect the final quality and to preserve the final quality of the food material. The main role of primary packaging here is, it is the first layer, then it is followed by secondary packaging, and then tertiary packaging. The secondary packaging which is used, its main role is to protect the primary packaging. Suppose if we say the chips nowadays are flushed with nitrogen in order to avoid the rancidity. So if if the packaging material gets punctured, then the role of the primary packaging material will be null. So in order to avoid these things, the secondary packaging is used. And the final one is the tertiary packaging, wherein this is used for for final packaging. While the product is being processed, it is packed into primary package, secondary package, and then you have to move that product to the shop. So this is done with the help of tertiary packaging. Mainly here the carton boxes. Sorry to have added some extra O into the carton spelling. The correct spelling here is CARTON, carton boxes. So here these carton boxes may be known as tertiary packaging. So this is all about, you can also say here the you can see the differences between the primary, secondary and transient packaging or the tertiary packaging. So on what basis we will select the right packaging material? First, it is its technical properties, like its strength, its flexibility, how flexible it is, how much force it can bear, so that it will maintain the packaging quality. Next is its fitness. Suppose if you use this the chips again, and if you are packaging the chips into it, then it should avoid the contact of moisture, external moisture which is present in the air. So it should avoid the it should fulfill its main purpose, and its availability, how it is available in your local market, and can you manufacture it, and whether, the most important, whether it is cost efficient. Next, if we nowadays the plastic is harming our environment, so keeping into factors like considering the factors like environment, whether the packaging material which are using is not harming the environment. And the last thing is regulations which is set up by FSSAI. Friends, this is the importance of packaging. I have already explained it with the help of the functions there. You can just go through it, and you'll come to know about the importance of packaging. So friends, this was all about the food packaging. I hope you got some information through our video. Please do like, share and subscribe our video. Keep studying. All the very best for your future, and let us meet in our next video. Thank you. Bye.